Hi everyone, it's Fred here from Hillians Bricks and welcome to a new Lego investment rating videos, and I apologize, I am way overdue with this one. So as you may know from my last video, I tend to do these Lego investment rating videos every 50 subscribers. So this was based on 4,600 subscribers. Now we're actually past that already. So the next one will be done at 4,650 subscribers. And at the end of this video, we'll reveal which set we'll be analyzing next. But by all means, leave comments on which sets you would like to see analyzed. So this is based on some of the data analysis that we do. This is by no means, uh, the way forward, but it gives us a way of analyzing all the sets on the same measurements, and gives us a ranking on the sets that we've analyzed so far. So today we are going to be analyzing the 75342, the Republic fighter tank. So yes, this Star Wars set was requested by some of you in the comment section of previous videos, so we decided to analyze this one. So let's get started. And the first metric we're just going to look at it is the affordability. As you can see, all the different price points. Typically affordability, the way we measure it is like the more expensive it is, likely the better it is from an investment perspective. Although some of the bigger ones, the huge ones, might not appreciate that much. But we think about it, if there's so many small ones, so many people are going to be buying them as well, so you'll have more competition, but then demand might also be increased. So I think the best measurement of these ones is usually middle of the ballpark, but this one's £40, and from that perspective we've scored this one a 2-star rating. Now next, we've got, what have we got next? The theming. So let's go to the next slide. The next slide is all about the theming. So why is it not updating as it should be? I'm not sure why it's doing this. So there seems to be some sort of issue. So next is the theming. And as you can see, we've got Star Wars theme, and Star Wars generally always does very well. So from that perspective, we give Star Wars a 5-star rating. This is based on previous sets that we've analyzed as well. Star Wars is always popular. Next, we're going to be looking at the ratio. So this is the piece, the price per piece ratio. So this set is available for what's it called? $39.99. It comes with 262 pieces and 6 minifigures. From that aspect, it's got only a 2-star rating. But yeah, 6 minifigures is quite generous, and that's probably what brings up its value, though. The value is likely in the minifigures rather than in the build. Next, we are going to be looking at the next slide, which is all about availability. So this set is not widely available, so clearly it's available from Lego, but as well on Tesco, and it's not discounted a lot. And earlier release, it was always sold out or not available in many places, and now I have seen it in my Lego store the other day, but there's not been many discounts so far either. So from that perspective, it's likely going to do well if it stays like that, unless suddenly Lego starts to make them widely available and discount them. But we've given this scoring of 4 stars for availability. Now it might pop up in some other places later on, but based on this time of recording, we've only really seen it in these retailers. If you've seen it anywhere else, let us know in the comment section as well. Now let's move on to the next slide, which is all about duration and shelf life. So when we look at the duration and shelf life, this set here is was launched earlier this year in May. We don't know when it's going to retire yet, and we therefore don't know how long it's going to be around. But on average, this theme is around 19 months available shelf life, and that's kind of like average. So therefore, we've scored that a 3-star rating. Now, next we look at the buzz score and how much hype is there for this set. So let's have a look at that. So Star Wars sets always tend to do quite well, and that from that aspect, it's one that we always keep an eye on. And then we tend to look at things like YouTube, where does it, how many people view it, or the top 3 videos, how many views has it got, and we've accounted over 600,000 views for this set. So that's quite a decent thing, but it's not some set that there's a lot of anticipation for, I would say. I might be wrong, but not one that popped up on my radar a lot of the times, although now the fact that it's less availability has been popping up on my radar. But we still scored it a 4-star rating for bus score nevertheless. And then the final measurement that we look at is pretty much the packaging. It is a small parcel size. It doesn't weigh a lot, so from a shipping perspective and a storage perspective, it's quite an easy one to store. It's not going to take up huge amounts of space, and from a shipping perspective, it's an easy one to ship as well. So from that aspect, the overall score for this one is 3.5 stars. Now, what have we got next? We've got the score, and this is scored a bit lower than I thought it would be. But still, it's not bad. It's got a score of 6.575, and generally we consider scores of above 6 as a good measurement. In the list of sets that we've analyzed so far, and I think we've got close to 200, it's in the 60th position, so by no means the best set, but also not the worst, right? So definitely worth one to consider, but I think it might be a bit early to snap this one up personally. But let's have a look at what we have next, which is our verdict on this set. So let's have a look at that, shall we? And from that perspective, we see that this set does have potential. Definitely one of the not the best ones, but not a bad one either, right? So it's going to do okay. I've kind of lost my view here on terms of what I'm seeing. It is limited retail availability, but there have been previous versions of this set as well. And my position is that it's going to be available for quite a lot longer, at least another year. I currently own 2 of them, but been seen that they're selling on eBay above RRP when they're out of stock. So, although to get a good return on investment, I think you'll need to be having a target price of £85 to £100. So that might take quite a while to get to that place. So it might not be anytime soon that we will see that, right? So it could be quite a while longer before we actually reach that stage. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's the reality. In terms of next sets, said we will do another one when we hit 4,650 subscribers, and I can now reveal that the set that we're going to be doing next is an architecture set, and it is going to be the Pyramid of Giza. If you want to request sets, make sure your request sets are only active, not retired. They need to be more than 3 months old so we know where they're available, and they need to be available officially from lego.com. But yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.